Hello and welcome to this video for Boy Girl Boy Designs. In this video series I am showing you how I made the projects for my children's birthday party. In this video we're going to work on the most difficult of all the projects, the treat box. So let's get started. I took a piece of Bashful Blue cardstock and cut it to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch pieces, and then I used my Big Shot and the Scallop Envelope Die. Now I made 14 treat boxes at one time, and I did it at night while watching American Idol. So in order for me to be able to see, I took a silver marker and I colored the outside edges of all the corners. That way I wanted to get maximum potential because that is a tight fit and I wanted to make sure I didn't get any cut off. So I put it on the die, make sure I'm inside my marker pieces, and then I run it through my Big Shot. And it just fits inside a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 sheet of cardstock. Now you want to do this for a total of 4 times. And I've already done the other ones as well. So line it up, and then the bottom of the scallop envelope is flat, so you can get a nice flat edge. So it's 1 inch for the scallop and the tab, or you can look at the tab inside the track for the scoring for the cutting tool. For the other side, it's 1/2 inch, which is this line right here, which is also the edge that is scored for the envelope. The flap is in the cutting track. Now you either use your black scoring blade, or I like to use my stylus, and 1 scallop in, which is again 1/2 inch, fold it over, score it down, and then we're going to take our scissors and you cut off this bottom triangle portion, so straight across that and straight up that scored line. And then again, like I said, I just cut these in at an angle. I'm not really precise, I just kind of eyeball it. So repeat that for all 4 pieces. Alright, afterwards when you have all 4 pieces cut out, I did go back and cut at an angle the bottom flat piece just a hair. You want to fold on your score lines, only the side and only the bottom. The top we're going to leave straight. Now for decorating the box, I found it was easier to decorate each individual piece before it's put together because you have a flat stamping surface. But of course I'm not easy and I wanted a continuous roll with the stamping wheel. So what I did is I used red sticky tape, but for the sake of time, you take snail or your red sticky tape, line up the edge, and then match the bottom, not so much the top, but line up the edge and match and make sure you get the bottom right, because the scallops aren't even, so they're not necessarily going to be even because there is a slight curve, but the bottom you want to make sure you have a nice even bottom. And make sure it's straight as well. So this is the point where I stamped my image, my box. I wanted a continuous image, so I stamped it afterwards. So now to assemble the box, again, I would use red sticky tape. And just line up, again, the bottom edge first and make sure you're straight. And then for the bottoms, I kind of cheated and I folded them out and I put a little bit of red sticky tape on the top of the first two. The next one, so we're going to do that one, and that one, and then that one we're going to put the sticky on the bottom. And then either your stylus or actually your bone folder would be better to go through and make sure that those stick down. So that is our treat box. And then again for the image, I used the Daffodil Delight Scallop Circle punch. The Early Espresso with the 1 3/8 circle punch. Snail. I used the cupcake again from the, well actually I used the Build a Cupcake punch, but that was my first time and I actually like this one better for this project. Alright, and the same piece of Whisper White. Use the Melon Mambo with a brush and to brush the ink, just like you are coloring a picture onto the stamp. And the Tempting Turquoise on the bottom. We're going to huff on our image, stamp it down, and that is actually the best out of all of them. And then punch it with a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. Line up the image in the window. Using our snail again. It's my dog. Alright, and we're going to push it down. Love beagles. We're going to flip it over and use 2 of the Stampin Dimensionals. Actually, I'm going to use 3. And then again, I had the image inked, so I put it over the score line for when you have the envelope. And then as a little added bonus, I took the Thanks So Much stamp and then I colored it again with the Melon Mambo and the Tempting Turquoise, and I just cut it straight out. But I was running out of time, so if I had more time, I would actually layer this on the Early Espresso and the Daffodil Delight paper and then put it on the back. That way you have an image on the front and a thank you on the back. So if you have any questions, I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you have any questions at all, just let me know, and I look forward to working with you next time. Thank you and have a great day.